parts of us, okay? The islanders know and have no bone and no teeth deterioration because they eat this substance, because it's high in calcium, it's high in phosphorus, and it's high in magnesium. All of those are alkalinizing buffers, so it makes for the perfect snack, the perfect treat. And here at the ranch, we mix it with lemon juice and a little bit of coconut water, a little bit of tofu, and we make coconut whipped topping to go on our seed pancakes. And it's heaven. It's creamy, it's rich. You can take yogurt out of your diet, you can take ice cream, you can take gelato out of your diet.
Uh-oh.
That one's very hard for me if I'm in Italy. But you can take all these creamy desserts and dressings and things out of your diet that are acidic and put coconut in and have a great replacement for calcium and magnesium. So when we're doing this diet, we have neighbors and friends and family that are highly concerned, where are you going to get your calcium and where are you going to get your protein? There's no problem with the diet. Let's remember one thing. If we break down our bodies, we are 70% water, right, and 30% matter. Of that 30%, so let's say I put you in my dehydrator over there, my Excalibur. We take out the 70% water. There's only 30% left of you, right? Of that 30% matter, only 7% of that is protein. So we're more concerned with people eating too much protein than we are not getting enough, okay? So you never have to worry about getting enough protein on this diet. All of the precursors to complete amino acids are found in grasses. So if you're drinking your greens, you're covering your protein bases, and you don't have to worry about not getting enough protein or not getting enough calcium. So with that, we'll move on in the demonstration here, and we'll take you to kind of turn around this way. And I want to go over, did you guys have a morning shake?
Yes.
Yeah? Did you like it?
Very good.
Yeah, very good. You know, it's not really hard to transfer from having a fruit smoothie to going to these more alkalizing fruits. I use an English cucumber because of the thin skin, the small seeds. This is one of the most alkalizing vegetables on the face of the planet. That's the base of my shake, and this is why, okay, the youngs do not look their age, because there's silica in the skin of vegetables. That helps the skin of the person that it's eating. It's supportive that way. Also, my internal moisturizer that I use every day is avocado. Again, high in potassium, as high in potassium as a banana. So when I'm working with people that are athletic, that are runners, swimmers, you know, triathletes, whatever it is, I tell them to make sure they get that avocado a day and take out the banana, which is 25% sugar.
Yeah.
Okay? Again, I've met women who are so phobic about avocado because they're so afraid it's going to put weight on them. And I had one lady say to me, avocado is green lard. And I said, I eat 3 avocados a day. You've got to be kidding me. You know, and she literally started crying when I told her she could put avocado back into her life. Because she thought fat makes fat. And what she didn't realize is that every cell in our body has a biolipid membrane. Biolipid means fat, right? Our brains are like 80% fatty tissue. Fats are good. Fats heal. Fats are great for us, and we need healthy fats. You don't want to diminish that at all. Okay, now this is spinach. So we're going to get Popeye in here, but we're going to get him out of the can, right? It's finally time to get Popeye out of the can. He's going to go raw. And then, we have a grapefruit. That's okay. That's okay. We were going to do an avocado shake today, and we'll put in some coconut here, and you could put in 3 limes. Sometimes I put in 3 limes, and then I'll need that bowl of ice from the fridge in the. Oh, is it there? Okay, great. Sometimes I'll make a limey love shake, and I really like lime. Like I'll put 4 whole limes in my shake, and I know that sounds crazy, but it's just so delicious. Or sometimes I'll put a grapefruit in here. Sometimes I'll put a lemon in here. Whatever you want to do. If you got a squirmish person that hasn't done a lot of vegetables, put a couple of big tablespoons of almond butter in here. You know, when you're trying to transition some meeting guy that's never done this before and they can't get it down. Just play with this base recipe because you can make so many wonderful variations. I mean, we bring that. Okay, I want to talk about this sugar, and sugar around here is very suspicious. You must always be suspicious of sugars because sugars are developed in a fermentation stage of their processing, and they're byproducts of natural processes that happen. So I have found a couple of sugars that I'll recommend when we're transferring down off of hard white sugars and fructose and corn syrup and maltose, dextrose, all of those oses. We need to be really, really careful. So even my stevia, or stevia, however you pronounce it, okay, comes from the leaf and is non-bleached. If I'm going to use a sweetener at all, I will use stevia, or I have found coconut blossom sap to be pretty good, okay? Pretty good, especially when you're dealing with kids or somebody that's coming down off sugar. This is a good transitional sugar to use. I'm going to use it today in the shake. And it comes from the sap of coconut blossoms. It's high in minerals, so I'm happy to find that low glycemic index. So it doesn't affect diabetics' blood sugars like we want to be careful with. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in today. And we'll flip the switch. Now my choice of blender, of course, is Vitamix. You know, and this is the reason I love the blender. I never have to get into the Vitamix to wipe out or take the sides down, and it just works up so nice. You can do so much in this Vitamix. You can grind your seeds to flour. You can make a soup in here and just leave it running, and it'll heat up the soup by itself. I do all my shakes in here. I use salad dressings in here. You name it. This little Vitamix is great. Membranes of the little membranes that separate the sections, those are also a little bit bitter, and so that's why I would go to the juice versus putting those in. I've tried it both ways, and I just prefer rolling the juice in, catching the seeds. Just hold the grapefruit over your fingers, and it will act like a little sieve or a little net for your seeds there. So, okay, let's hit it just one more time. Get it mixed up. Put that on. And this is actually my favorite shake. This is avocado. It's wonderful. It's nice. Okay. I think just for taste, we'll put just a little bit more palm in to let you experience that today. And also, I'm going to put some prepared coconut. Do we have the box? Oh, yeah. I'm going to pass this around. When you can't go out and buy Thai coconuts, this is the next best thing. And you'll find this in the great organic section of your health food store. That people have taken the coconut and all of the beautiful coconut fat out of the shell. And this is definitely yummy stuff. So we're going to add that in today. Sometimes, I just go by what I feel. If I don't feel like a shake, maybe it's really hot in the morning, I'll just do green juice. Or green juice and almond milk, the green milk that you've been experiencing while you've been here at the ranch. Sometimes I'll have this for lunch or dinner. That's the neat thing about apolarianism, is that any of the food can be eaten any time during the day. It can be breakfast, lunch,